Good morning, lovely friends. Welcome to Mornings with Nana. So grab your coffee, whatever you're drinking this morning, and join me for my kitchen craft today. As you remember, I love making gorgeous Christmas crafts and kitchen crafts that cost you nothing but look like really something awesome. Today, what I'm going to show you is how to make this lovely star, and it costs you nothing. It's made out of copy paper. Isn't that awesome? But look, it's so cool because it's three-dimensional. You do not have to hang this up against the wall. You can hang it from a light or a doorway or even off your porch, and it will look amazing. It looks really hard, but let me tell you something. Anyone can do this. Just follow along with me, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But I want to show you what it looked like finished, because sometimes when you're making something, you don't know where you're going with it. So what you need is 12 sheets of copy paper. Now I'm going to move this to the side so you can see what I'm doing here. And we always work with squares when we're making something symmetrical like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take your copy paper and make it into a square. A lot of you know how to do this, but for those of you who don't, it's just simple. We're not even using a ruler because this is one of those crafts that's very unforgiving. I'm sorry, it is very forgiving, and you just don't have to be particular because it's your kitchen, your rules. So just fold this into a triangle. Can you all see what I'm doing here? All right. Fold it over like so. This will make a square. We've got this extra part here that makes it into a rectangle. We're going to cut this part off. I've got a little ruler here, a little paper cutter, but you know what? I don't care what you cut it with. If you've got some scissors, you do it. You do it, whatever you've got on hand. Open this triangle up, it's a square. Don't throw these away. I have more projects to make with these. I've got a whole stack of them. You won't believe what I made with these. I can't believe what I made with these. Anyway, so you take that square. I've got several of these all cut. Like I said, I don't measure this because, honey, it just does not matter. I just lay it right over the top of here, slide it in my paper cutter, or if I had scissors, I would just hold it good and cut it with my hands. Cut it off, done and done. So I'm going to set that aside. We don't need that. We keep these because these are important. Bet you're wondering what I'm going to do with them. I'm telling you. All right, so you take your square, simple, fold it into a triangle, crease it like this. Now, you got your finger in the middle here. Fold it so the pointy ends here, right here, and right here line up. Now, if you're a perfectionist, I suppose you can measure this out, but I measure nothing. Tech guy? Oh, here's my scissors. We are going to make just 3 cuts in this from this point. This point is always down. If you had to remember anything, that's it. Don't cut it from the wrong side, honey. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. If you want to take a ruler, go ahead. But I'm just going to whack it. And I cut it to about 1/4 of an inch from this fold. That's one cut. Here's my second cut. Here's my third cut. Okay, now look, lovely friends. What I attempted to do is make them about the even width on each cut. That's kind of important, but it's really not exact science here. We're just having fun in the kitchen, and I'm not drawing lines on here to make even. And so I want to, as I unfold this, I want to remind all you lovely friends that if you like this video, I would like you to subscribe to this video. And for the first 50 people that comment on how they made their star and where they hung it, so we can all be surprised, I'm going to write you back. Now, you should have a piece like this. Big deal. It's not hard to do. Don't get excited. So what we're going to do is take, at this time, is take a little piece of tape. And see how in the middle here, look at here. You've got 2 little cuts right in the middle. You're just going to roll it over your finger. See how I'm doing here? Roll it over your finger. Overlap them like so. Tape that puppy. That's it. See? Done. Now, you could hot glue it if you're a neat freak. You could staple it. No problem. I don't care. Just fasten it the way you like. Now, I'm skipping this guy. Forget him. Go to the next guy and you do the exact same thing. This one gives me a little extra room so I can get my stapler in here. So I staple it. All right. So your little triangle now looks like this. Isn't that amazing? Turn it over. Do the same thing. Look, I'm putting it up against my shirt so you can see where I am with this. Take that guy, fold him over, fold him over. And I like to roll it over my hand, whatever works for you. Staple it. See, it's big enough that you can get your staple in. That very first one is a little tight because that part is smaller. So I generally tape that one. Then, look, you do the next one. And that's all that is. Now look at that. See? This is going to go fast. You can get this done really quick. You're going to go to a party, you want to give someone something, you got it. Now look, I'm going to set this aside. You watch me do this again. Okay? What's the first step? Do you remember? You fold it in half into a triangle. Fold it again to your little pointy part. And then you whack it. Cut it 3 times. Take it out. Put it together. Do you remember what I do? First one I always tape. All right. Second one, you skip one each time, both sides, you skip one. Then you can staple that together. All right, flip it over. Do the same thing, no man left behind, get it all done. You having fun with this craft? All right. Now look. I got these two put together. Now I'm going to show you how to make a section of your star. You've got these two things here. These two sections make this a point. So when you look at this, and you don't have to do this, I'm just kind of, this is how I do it. This center part, I like it all pointing the same direction. Whichever way you choose could go this way. Or if you just really just don't care, it doesn't matter. You can get a different effect that way. But I want to show you how to put these together. So I'm going to point that center, the smallest section, the same direction. So it's a little bit more symmetrical. Just take them at one end, and we're not worrying about this thing being perfect. And you staple that together. Now it's kind of floppy. And in order to get this a stabilized star, what I do is I come in here, see where it's loose? That little joint there where they intersect, those outside ones. Just take your stapler, get it in there. See how I did that? And staple it together. See how that goes? So then you make 3 of these. Let me show you. I'm going to do one more, only to show you how to put half of this together, because I know you're smart, lovely friends, and you'll get this real quick. You cut it once, twice. Keep going. Do your third one. And you know what, tech guy, I think I'm out of tape, so I'm going to use my hot glue gun for that middle guy, because I know I can't get my stapler in there. And like I say, it doesn't matter. I suppose you wouldn't want to use Band-Aids on it, because that'd be weird. All right, get that together. Skip a section. Staple it. Flip it, do it again. Now you might want to have some good music on, because some of these things, you just do a little bit too much, you start to think you wish you had some music to keep you entertained, because it's the same thing over and over until you get it together, and then it looks amazing. Okay, so now I've got these two little sections here. Look, keep the middle part facing the same direction, if that's what you want to do, and then put that together. This forms exactly half of, and then you clip those together, half of your star. So I'm not going to do the other three parts, because I know you know how to do that. You've got this half completely connected at the joint here and at the top. So what you do is make three more that will look just like this. And then you take that other part and staple that together right in the middle, and you have your completed star. So get yourself some pretty ribbon and hang it up, and then you have got this done, this magnificent thing. It's a good thing to give your neighbors for Christmas, or just to celebrate a lovely snowfall. So it costs you nothing but about 10 minutes and maybe 12 pieces of copy paper. You can do this in a sturdy gift wrap paper. You could do it in, oh, wouldn't it be cute if you did it in silver? Ooh, I want to see what you all do. So write down in your comments how you use this idea, how you upscaled it, how you changed it, how you hung it. Remember to like and subscribe my page. And remember, I'm replying to the first 50 of your comments. So I appreciate all of you lovely people, and I will see you next time on Mornings with Nana.